This video is sponsored by Com2Us. What is going on, fellow fans of Clash of Clans? Today we are talking about the absolute, in my opinion, best Town Hall 12 war attack for CWL for non-pro players, a guaranteed 2 with a chance at 3. But I'm also asked from time to time what other games I'm excited about, and right now it is Skylanders Ring of Heroes. This game is a mobile RPG. It is launching soon, so now is the time that you can pre-register to receive special awards. You can follow them on Twitter and on YouTube to get notifications when this game actually goes live. But you may have heard of Skylanders before. Again, it is a lot of fun. I've been playing this game for a while now, and it's taken me beyond where I thought it would go with a mobile RPG. And what I mean is, you've got so many different abilities. You've got magical runes. You've got over 80 Skylanders to battle for and against. And you need to learn to use the elemental interactions to your advantage in order to win. And you want to win because there is a huge PvP arena. I am excited for Skylanders global launch, and again, thank you to Com2Us for sponsoring this video. Because today we're getting serious. This is the attack. Now, I may have talked about this before, but if you want to put up that solid 2-star, that's going to be a high percentage and occasionally bring you a 3 without being risky, meaning without being possibly a 1-star, then this is the attack. Now, of course, what you're seeing right here is a bit of a risk taken. And what I mean is, I'm attacking from the opposite side of the town hall. But notice that I'm not dropping the heroes, the king and the queen, yet. So the key to this attack really is several stages. I'll give it to you. You've got funneling from 2 baby dragons. You've got the placement and timing of those rage spells as you send in the balloons first to pick up any black seeking air mines, then the electro dragons immediately behind, the stone slammer full of balloons, and your warden set to air. Now, the king and the queen in this attack were set way too far off to the right. If you want to be safe, you're dropping the king and the queen closer to the town hall and a little bit late so that you can maybe have some of those defenses distracted by the electro dragons as they work their way that way. In this instance, I was being kind of risky simply because this was a friendly challenge, but this is my go-to strategy. And yes, okay, so the Archer Queen, I was trying to figure out right here why, but it's obvious. If you look at this, at first you say, oh, Archer Queen, favorite target walls. Oh, she loves to hit walls. But if you honestly break things down, you'll realize that it made complete sense at the time. She was going after that Tesla, and it's one of those things where the Archer Queen can look ahead to her next move, but she won't look ahead more than that. So that's why she was going after a wall that was just a bad idea. So it may have looked dumb, but it was what the Archer Queen was supposed to do. She gets in, she gets the town hall, and now we've got no defenses left. So it ends up that yes, it was a risky approach, but the strategy itself is extremely sound. And if you guys are watching the channel, you know that I have pulled more than one CWL 3-star against a fully maxed out Town Hall 12, much like Havoc's is right here. So I'm pretty happy with this attack. We're going to take a couple more examples just to make sure we've got this down, because I'm telling you right now, as the state of the game stands, this is a great way to almost guarantee yourself 2 stars every single time. Now again, we're coming from the opposite side, but look at the sweepers. Both sweepers were pointed away from these dragons that were going to come in from the bottom right. So it gives me a bit of an advantage there. One of the things I look for in value with my 3 freeze spells is I'm trying to grab multiple defenses. If I can get the Eagle Artillery and a sweeper and maybe an Inferno Tower, I'm super happy. 3 defenses at once is the way to go with those freeze spells. Here, you'll notice everybody is so tightly grouped, I didn't need to drop the typical twin rages. The second rage goes down after I've seen where these dragons are pathing. There is the freeze spell. It catches an X-Bow. It catches an Eagle Artillery. The second freeze spell was designed to catch that far Inferno Tower and the Eagle Artillery. Didn't really work out, but as you can see, things are still going well. There goes another rage, and that enrages almost every single flying unit on the map. We have since dropped the king and the queen far top right of your screen. So again, notice where the Town Hall is. In a CWL attack, I would say that this is only for the supremely confident that you go far side of the Town Hall. If you use this attack near side of the Town Hall, then you're likely going to be facing the sweepers, in which case all you have to do is focus on trying to grab a sweeper and hopefully the Eagle Artillery. That would be, if I had a choice, running through the bases that I'm going to attack in war. I'm going to go after a base where the Eagle Artillery and the forward-facing sweeper, the one that's going to be blowing my air troops back, are both within the same radius of one freeze spell. In that case, I can freeze it, say, 3 times, and in most instances, 3 freezes are enough to get all of your troops into the core and usually get the Eagle Artillery down itself. Once the Eagle is down, then late, the King and the Queen usually have absolutely no problems getting there. This one, the Archer Queen's ability, is going to help take the Town Hall down, and there you go. Now it's just, again, 1 defense, and the Ice Golem, check this out. Nothing left but the Clan Castle. The Ice Golem stops everything. All 3 heroes frozen. Well, okay, the Warden's already done, but the King and the Queen frozen, and they're gonna get through this wall. Check this out. Double giant bomb, almost tragic, as the King goes down, but the Archer Queen, the smoke clears. She's got this Clan Castle, and she picks up the 3rd star. Once again, the heroic hero, the Archer Queen. So let's go ahead and take a look at another one of, just so happens to be, Havoc's war bases. Now this is more of an experimental base, but in this instance, I'm going to go on the near side of the Town Hall. So you'll see that we are facing the sweepers, maybe even both of the sweepers, but we know that we can drop a freeze spell and freeze the Eagle and a sweeper, and we again are going to get the Town Hall early. This is going to be the example of the safe 2-star. Did you see it? Did you see the balloon triggering that black seeking air mine right there? That's exactly what those balloons are designed to do. The twin rages this time, that's because there's a wider spread of the dragons and the loons. Just about perfect. They're just next to each other, not quite overlapping. Then the freeze spell on the Town Hall down for the 1st star. There's the freeze spell catching, well, okay, that sweeper was already down, so that was the wrong side to put that freeze on. But you can see a well-placed freeze spell could indeed freeze 3 different defenses. The Inferno Tower, the Eagle Artillery, and 1 of the sweepers. Now they're all out of here. There is your 2nd star, and you'll notice that about this time I dropped the King and the Queen on the bottom left. No Inferno Tower for them to worry about. They are going to get right through all of those defenses with the help of a couple of stray Electro Dragons. As you can see at the top, you've got 1 heroic Electro Dragon that has nobody to stop him. So, or nothing. I mean, well, it's not, well, I guess nobody. If you think of an archer on an archer tower or a wizard, but is there anything manning a mortar? Well, a mortar isn't air defense, air targeting. I digress. Okay, so anyway, it looks like this is pretty overwhelming. Havoc, the experimental base, probably not going to make it into Clan Wars. But again, you can see the general idea. You're going after the Town Hall on the safe side, getting it early. In this case, we've got a ton of troops left over, including a King and a Queen that are nearly full health. So this, I'm telling you, you guys, is the attack to use if you always want to be sure you're going to grab a 2-star and occasionally the triple like you've seen on the channel in Clan War Leagues. Anyway, thank you guys for watching all the way to the end of the episode. Make sure you subscribe for the earliest possible update and sneak peeky information. Get out there, enjoy the rest of your day, be kind to each other, animals, and the environment, and I'll see you again tomorrow for more full attacks.
Galadon, I play Skylanders. Let's go, Galadon, I'll destroy you. That's right.